Right, toolbox tour, take 2, and I'm trying to keep the camera sideways and everything in focus so you can see what is what. Right, okay, so 84 inch rabbit hutch, mopar purple, epic, toolbox tour. Top is very, very busy at the minute. I've been doing quite a lot of work this week, mainly on things like that. So excuse the mess. It's used. It's not a trophy queen, it is used. Right, toolbox tour. Okay, so first off then on the top, heat torch, diagnostics, Lance Pro, Bluetooth scanner, battery tester, various USBs, little magnetic pickup tool, some Snap-on merch. I love these things. They call them finger bashers. What a cool name. Snap-on merchandise, yeah, the car, the razor, obviously the gold ratchet and the limited white screwdriver, the ratchet one, Snap-on tape, obviously magnetic tray. Some of it's blue point, you know, they don't do a Snap-on one of these, so I have to make do. Batteries, charging station, bit driver, saw, quarter ratchet, 3/8 as well. Got the little one. Let's try that again. That's the 3/8. That's the half. No, let's try that again. That's the quarter. That's the 3/8, not the half. Yeah, various junk on my toolbox, obviously knife and such. First drawer is empty, some manuals, some discs, and lots of Snap-on goodies. So first drawer, let's tidy that up. Knife. Lots of files, two kinds, obviously the big ones and the little ones, all for my job in, you know, cutting trims and things like that for the stereo work that I do. Pipe cutters, diamond tip tool, terminal tools, various punches, windscreen, clamp, puller, mirror, vice grips, obviously you know what these are, welding clamps, mole grips, blah blah blah. Trim tools, mini torch. This is really cool actually because you get a really nice, you can see that, you get a nice field of light from this thing. That's quite cool. Another ratchet, black one, multimeter, thermal scope, a few other torches. Then big pipe pliers, brake pipe clamps, obviously the odds and sods, Dremel, heat gun, grinder, glue gun, hammer, cutting discs, saw, other bits and bobs over there, spanners, sockets, right, Allen keys, ball ends, Torx long, spanners and sockets, through and through tool, brake push back, wind back tool, various adjustments and on, you know, 3/8 to half and half to 3/8 and quarter, adjustable ratchets, 2 torque wrenches, 1/2 inch and a quarter, swivel head ratchets, metric and imperial sockets, shallow, deep, intermediate, obviously all the 3/8 stuff, wobbly ends, Torx wobblies, extension wobblies, sockets, various extensions on the 3/8 and half, quarter, shallow socket tool, through a shallow socket tool, bit, and that's the impact driver for the brakes, obviously the sockets for the alloy wheels, so that's that. Screwdrivers, let's start over here. So we got long Phillips, short Phillips, and obviously the long flatheads and short flatheads. Phillips on their own in a tray, black hooks, angled, right angled, small pick, long pick, little Torx, massive screwdriver, Phillip and flathead, some little picks, blue point ratchets, trim tools, long extensioned sort of Torx bits, trim tools, obviously the little ones and the big ones. Screwdriver pack, small torques, some more hooks, extensions and different angles and things like that. Obviously good for getting off trims and clips that you can't usually get to. Spanner drawer. Right. Obviously we've kind of been here before, but anyway. So knife and fork and spanner, and the bottle opener. 36 downwards all the way down to the small stuff, the 6 and... is it a 6 or is it the 5 I've got? I think it's a 6, yeah. Star keys or hex keys, you know, the female version. Crow's feet, adjustable. This is quite funny. In France, we call this a monkey wrench, but in France they call it an English wrench. I don't know what they think of us. Thin spanners, extensions. What else have we got there? Obviously the you know, those ones, yeah. Excuse me, yeah, ratchet spanners, swan necks, small stumpy ratchets. The name of that spanner is going to come to me in a minute, and I'm just going to blurt it out like an idiot. Let's go this way. Obviously the bit driver stuff. Let's do some tidying up. Take that out of there, so we're missing one. Keep your tools safe. Right, so small bits, hex and Phillips, and they're kind of like the terminal stuff. More trim tools. Then you've got long needle nose pliers, obviously the adjusted or sort of 45-degree needle nose pliers, cutters, the duck bills, small and large, some sort of grips and cutters and pliers, and then just some straight short needle nose. Flank drive, that's what you are. Yes, flank drive. Told you it'd come to me. Circlip pliers, trim tools, gasket scrapers, obviously extensions, more trim tools, a little spreader, great little bit of kit, good for getting off your trims in a fork fashion. Saves you putting lots of stress on the old car parts and snapping stuff. Next drawer. We've got pry bars, braking kit ×2. I use a Blue Point one. There's two different kinds, obviously. Both have a bag. One has extensions and such. Bit driver set, stud kit, the sort of crappy drawer, PTFE tape, soldering irons, sanders, cutters, dynamat wheel, riv nut gun, bore cleaner for the cylinders, bore scope, vernier, obviously the junk, tap and die set, dial gauge, more sockets, snap-on headphones, Bluetooth module, snap-on towel, T-keys, Torx and Allen key. These ones are quite weird because they do rust a little bit, and I've had a few of these replaced in, but they just keep going, so Jodie might have to swap out some more for me. That if you see in the tray, you didn't expect that on a toolkit that rusts, but never mind, we'll get them sorted. Dremel kit, with coils, thread retappers, hammers, wire brushes and junk, and a paperwork stuff, and my magazine feature. Anyway, toolbox tool, side camera, that should be it.